Part of everything in Southwest Florida, the lifeblood of Florida's economy and an $85.9 billion tourism industry.
When the water suffers from a harmful algal bloom or poor water quality, so does our local economy. Now, a local study uncovers the true cost of these events. Wait News reporter Liz Byro joins us live in the studio. And Liz, how much do algal blooms cost us?
Lois, to put it plainly, a lot. In 2018, our area saw a water crisis like never before. Blue-green algae covered our canals, red tide and dead fish riddled our beaches. We haven't had blooms of that magnitude since, but smaller, more frequent blooms. Now, this study found if we had another event like that in Charlotte, Lee, or Collier counties, it would cost our area not millions, but billions of dollars. 8 years ago, a 24-year-old Captain Daniel Andrews was living his dream. A fishing guide, a good one, showing people the waters he grew up on. The year was 2016. This is all he ever wanted to do, all he ever thought he would do.
And just a few short weeks later, we were getting billions of gallons of polluted water from Lake Okeechobee discharged out of the Franklin locks into our community here, and it completely shut my business down. Water
packed with nutrients fueled a red tide, a toxic algae outbreak.
Hearing those stories of folks that stopped coming here after 20, 30 years, maybe multiple generations of vacationing this area.
Because no one wants to walk on a beach covered in dead fish or struggle to breathe with irritated eyes from red tide. But what is the true cost? That's what this captain turned environmental advocate, along with the Sanibel Captiva Conservation Foundation, the Conservancy of Southwest Florida, and local leaders sought to find out. Because with every bloom since then, they say we all need a wake-up call.
And simply put, our economic and our ecological well-being, they hinge on the quality of these waters.
With the water around Dock Fords as a backdrop on a foggy morning, Rob Mohar reads off the costs of poor water quality.
An event like we saw in 2018 would spell disaster for our commercial and recreational fishing industries, which could lose just that one industry $460 million.
Just one event. Property values would take a hit to the tune of nearly $18 billion. Property tax revenue, a loss of $60 million.
There'd also be significant impacts to the value of outdoor recreation, the ability to walk on a beach or kayak in a river without getting sick.
A value loss, these groups say, of more than $8 million. While we can quantify the economic cost of poor water, it's worth the true value to us. Daniel Andrews says you can't put a price tag on that.
There's no amount of billions or trillions that can ever make up for spending your time out here, because that's what brings us here. That's what we love.
Of those losses, the unanimous answer, the most upsetting cost, the job losses. One event would cause a loss of over 43,000 jobs. And I'll be sure to put this entire report on our website.